history coming to you from Winter Park, Florida, specifically Glen Haven Memorial Park and Mausoleum. I'm not sure how the audio is. It's very windy today. It's a brisk fall afternoon here in Winter Park, Florida. And we're here to do the part 2 of a video that I did a few months ago. It's one of the very first videos that I completed. And this video is on a very sensitive topic, so some of the topics that I've covered in my videos. So I'm trying to be as respectful as I possibly can with carrying out this video. But I wanted to take and pay my respects to the individuals who the story was most predominantly about. So the story we're talking about is a couple, a husband and wife, who was brutally murdered at the hands of a teenage vampire cult. One of the questions that I raised in the first video was, if I asked you, if I told you that there was vampire killers in Sunshine, Florida, would you believe me? Not to say per se they were actually vampires, but one of the individuals who is still currently incarcerated for the crimes, both individuals are incarcerated for the crimes, but the main individual, Mr. Roderick Farrell, believed himself to be just that, the reincarnation of a 500-year-old vampire by the name of Visago. Rod Farrell and another individual broke into the house of one of their cult members and brutally murdered the mother and father of a young Heather Wendorf. They broke in through the garage, to which Rod Farrell found a crowbar that would become the murder weapon. He brutally murdered Ricky Wendorf, who was sleeping on his couch in his living room. And as Naomi or Ruth attempt to try to get away, they brutally murdered her in the middle of one of the walkways in their home. And we're here to pay our final respects to the Wendorfs. This event occurred on November 25th, 1996, a few days after Thanksgiving. Here we are right now, the same week of Thanksgiving, 25 years later. So it's an opportunity for me to take and come and pay my respects. I did not personally know the Wendorfs. However, I grew up in the area about 30 minutes from where the home was, as well as where this crime took place, and I'm about 30 minutes from where their finding resting place is. And I believe strongly in paying my respects to individuals, even if I may have not known them in life, but to at least highlight and show that just because they're gone doesn't mean they're forgotten. So we are here at the final resting place of Mr. Rick and Ruth Wendorf. Right here, nestled right next to a tree, is the final resting place of Rick and Ruth Wendorf. As you can see, there's been some flowers left for them. Ruth's birthday would have been 3 weeks ago. She would have turned 79 this year. And coming up in 3 days would have been the anniversary of their passing. The little holder that was holding the flowers was tilted sideways, so I want to take an opportunity to fix that, as well as right over here the wind has blown Mrs. Suzanne Karen Linduff. So these flowers here are just blown over as well. So it's a very windy day today, so I wanted to fix the flowers. So I fixed the flowers here on Rick and Ruth's final resting place, as well as I wanted to fix the flowers. Those sunflowers had fallen out of the for some reason my phone's being really weird. I'm not sure if it's the temperatures. However, my camera keeps restarting and stopping. So so I'm not sure if that's a coincidence, the fact of just being cold and windy, or if in fact it's the Wendorfs trying to communicate. Either way, I want to take an opportunity to pay my respects to the Wendorfs. I did not know them in life. I'm very unfortunate that their passing had to happen the way that it did. But they, as it says here, they are together forever. If you'd like to pay your respects, straight that way is the entrance into the cemetery. You can come to the left, wrap around, and when you see those statues right there, we have a big tree here as well that's literally 5-6 feet from their final resting place. It's actually a very easy spot to find. You can see there's a mausoleum over there, as well as a raised section of the cemetery that way as well. So yeah, so it's extremely windy today, and my phone's being really weird. It's continuing to stop the recording and start the recording and stop the recording and start the recording. So I'm not sure if that's just a coincidence. Could be the cold fluctuations, the temperature. Potentially could be the wind. It could potentially be some energy at this cemetery, or it could be a combination of all of these things combined. As always, I have a penny to leave my respects. I actually have 2 pennies, since there's 2 individuals here, both Rick and Ruth Wendorf. As always, I'm going to leave one for both. I'm going to leave one for both individuals. So yes, may they rest in peace. May their family continue to find closure 25 years later. It's unfortunate that their passing happened, but it's important for them to know that their lives live on beyond their passing. And that Mr. Rod Farrell never sees the light of day for his crimes. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. As always, continue to look for the history in film, and catch you guys on the next vlog. Have a good day, everyone.